Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot time. Good to be back. Yes, very good to be back. Keep your eye to the sky. I'm contemplating doing a New Year's Eve sort of reading, all signs, what to expect in the new year. So keep your eyes to the sky. All right, so I hope everybody had an enjoyable Christmas. Just so you know, I have already put away my Christmas tree. Yep, it was becoming quite the tug of war between Luna and the tree, and it looked like that Luna was winning. So it's gone. Less aggravation in my life. All right, so let's just see what we have today. And we are using Morgan Greer. Okay, definitely got to get my nails done this week. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is usually our trailer to the movie, okay? And when I say that, it usually sums up what is held within the rest of these cards. So think of it like the message is here and it just kind of flows down to the bottom. And usually, a major card, I always say, is major happenings, okay? So it's going to be something that's going to have somewhat of an impact on your life. And the Devil card is the card of Capricorn, and we are in Capricorn season. And it's also a card of self-restriction. So in other words, you know, you want to go on a budget and you want to save your money, and you're not going to maybe spend the extra money on like healthy food. So you kind of like restrict yourselves in a crazy sort of way that gives you one result on one end, but deprives you a result on the other end. Hopefully that makes sense. Same thing with relationships. You know, we do but we love him and we want him back, or we want her back and we love her. But do you really know the person? Can you say you're in love with a stranger? Because sometimes we don't know the person, and who we are in love with is usually the person we've made up in our head, but not always. But again, the Devil also talks about a karmic partner, okay? Somebody who we get, you know, we're together with, and we have that kind of hamster wheel effect, you know, the in and the out, when it's good, when it's bad. You know, I love you today, but probably I'll hate you tomorrow. You know how it goes. All right, so we have Page of Cups. Oops, a little reflection on later. We have Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Pages are very young, okay? Because we have the progression is page, knight, queen, and king. Pages in a relationship are very young. They give you small offers like, hi, good morning. That's it. Not, hey, how are you? What's going on? Not a concern in your life. So when you get a message from someone and it's a page, it's usually very, very small. Now, I don't want to give anybody a crutch, but sometimes they don't know any better, okay? They are giving you the best that they can give you. Now, do you want to teach this person how to be better? Well, you know, that's up to you. But at some point, you know, if you're dealing with an adult, so you get this message from this page and you're still waiting for the apology. This person owes you an apology. I see where this reading is going. Because they were a devil in your life at some point. So they've caused you some pain and heartache, and as much pain and heartache as they've caused you, you still continued it, okay? Because you figured it would get better. You could make it better, or they would get better, which I don't think neither happens. Usually with the devil, neither happens. So you do have an apology coming in with this message. So at first you're going to receive a very teeny weeny message. Was your Christmas nice? You know, something very casual. And through the progression, you like that with the hand movement, of the message, you're going to receive an apology, because someone definitely owes you an apology, you know, for whatever reason, you know. The Hierophant talks about Taurus, doesn't have to be, but could be. But it also talks about culture and tradition, you know, and you could be kept apart from this person because of that. So they could be married. They could be a different religion, doesn't have to be. But usually when we have the card of Taurus, the card of the Hierophant, which is Taurus, it says, see how binding this is with the keys? Just as binding as that. So they could be in some sort of situation that they're in that they feel bound to. So, but I mean, unless you're really tied up physically, everybody can get out of anything they want to. You know, they just have to take, you know, the punches that come with it. And some people just don't have that stamina, you know. Some people just, they don't. But they know they owe you an apology, because you see how the page is coming into the other page? Like they're starting off here, and then they're bringing this. But then they're going to tell you their tale of woe. Yeah. And you've been waiting. You see that? This is the card of faith. You've been waiting. You haven't really seen any action up until now, but you've been waiting. And as you can see, there's two different hands here. They finally bring their wands together and they come together. And the thing is, you know, you still feel there's potential. See how big your leaf is there? See how small their leaf is? So you guys may not be on the same page, you know? You may be like, you know, like you feel like they've given you an apology, so that may be the door to open up to get all things back together. And I think, no, don't run away with it. I mean, don't get back on this karma wheel here, because this person definitely hasn't changed, you know. You may be dealing with someone who's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. But, you know, they're pretty stern in their feelings. Like, in other words, you know, when they'll, you know, gush and tell you, and then when they come back now with the apology, I can't, and I know I'm all over the place with this reading, but I can't help it how it's unfolding. And when they come back with the apology, they're a little bit more stern. So in other words, they don't want to make themselves as vulnerable as they could be, because they do have feelings for you. Yes, because here he comes and he wants to have clear communication. So let me get the hidden truth, because I know you guys like that. I'll draw a few for them, and then we will wrap this baby up. Day after Christmas. I'm going to be wrapping it up. Hope everybody got what they wanted. I had my kids, which was good. And that's like the best thing ever, when they're all sitting at the table, laughing and talking and stuff. And I love that. Okay, let's just dig in. The hidden truth. Dun, dun, dun. You came closer than anyone. So what I think with this person is, I don't feel they've ever had true love. I don't think they really know, and I don't want to give them a crutch, you know, because an adult is an adult. But I feel like they may not have had the most productive relationships in their life, okay? So many things remind me of you. Okay, so what I feel is, and let me sum this up because I only got 2 more minutes. I feel like there's still this karmic pull that you have with somebody. Okay, I do feel some of you, not all of you, are going to hear from this person. I think the message starts off really, really small, and then they bring in an apology. I think when they bring in that apology, you're off to the races. You're like, oh my God, they want me back, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't. They're pages, my dear. They're starting off small, and sometimes people say apologize to clear their own conscience. They're not apologizing to give you peace. Say that to yourself 5 times. And with the 2 of Wands, you're still not seeing what you want to see. You're believing there's more left in this relationship than they are. But they are going to sit and have a clear conversation with you. They are going to be vulnerable at some point. Not right away, but at some point they are going to tell you how much they do care about you. And you remind them, obviously. They couldn't stop thinking about you. But I feel this person is still tied to something else, whether it's a marriage, whether it's another relationship, whether it's a culture. They are still tied, and that's your obstacle. All right, my dears, I hope this made sense. This was very, very wordy. Let me know if it resonates with any of you. It's Monday, day after Christmas. Everybody, have a great day.